Welcome back, everyone. Kremlin Archer here. Time for some more Surviving Mars, or I suppose a new series of Surviving Mars. The votes came in, and most everyone thought that playing the International Mars mission was too easy. So I think I'm going to just go the complete opposite way, and we're going to do what I call Game Devs in Space. Yeah, we're going to do the Paradox Interactive one here, which is the hardest of the hard missions. Between Church of the Ark, which I actually played a little bit in my own time, Russia, and Paradox Interactive. This one, if it's not showing up in your game, by the way, you have to sign up to a Paradox account. That's how you get this one to show up here. But yeah, it only has one rocket, so it's going to be kind of slow. And 4,000 Mars bucks, decent research, or normal research, I guess. It's basically the same as everybody, right? Yeah. Not that many applicants. You discover more breakthroughs more often, and you get more applicants for researching those breakthroughs. And your rockets require more fuel. So, you know, the good with the bad. So hopefully this will be okay. There's a decent chance I'm going to have to just kind of like take breaks and let the game run, because it's going to be a pretty slow moving game, I think. So let's see what we can do in terms of our commander profile. I feel like something that... I mean, Oligarch is probably the most obvious, right? Because it's the fuel production increased by 25%, which would offset the lack of fuel, or the extra fuel we need. Bonus Tech Archaeology is kind of a nice start, too. Water deposits, comfort for babies. Colonists recover sanity. Funding increased. Faster research. Also, sensor towers don't take anything. Hanging gardens, decoration. Rare metals revealed. This might actually not be a bad option either. Because we only have one rocket and we don't have a lot of money, getting rare minerals sent back to Earth is going to be kind of important. But I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the Oligarch. It kind of undoes some of the dramatic nature of this particular start, because it offsets the fuel issue, but we'll do it anyways. So what do we want to do here? I feel like don't panic is the right one, because we should probably panic because this thing's going to be rough. So yeah, so let's go. I'm not going to change any of this. I'm sure this is fine. Alright, we gotta find a landing spot. I am, however, not going to pick a super difficult landing spot, because we're already playing on the hardest difficulty for other things. We don't need to be spending all that much time fighting the environment as well. That's really poor in metals. That is extremely good in everything except for the disasters are kind of rough. Yeah, let's look at the actual sites they've picked for me here first, before we spend too much time wandering around the map. This one wouldn't be too bad. Good metal, good concrete, mostly flat, good water. Nothing too terrible. I like this spot. I think I actually missed... Yeah, I missed the colony marker. But I picked a good one here. Everything's at 1. Concrete and water. Alright, we're going to do that. But yeah, I expect this one to be a little bit of slow-paced because of the fact
to Mars.
That things are not... That we only have one rocket, so we can't have one coming and one going kind of thing. Alright, what do we want first? Rockets and shuttles require less fuel. That might actually be the best thing to choose right away. Also, anything that undoes, like reduces maintenance, is going to be really important. Actually, let's not do that one. There, that'll be fine. We'll do them in that order. I'm sure I'll change that before we actually do it anyways. Alright, so that's not particularly great. I'm gonna use a probe right here. Anomaly in concrete. Well, it's better than the... This is average quality concrete. This is very high, but there's not very much of it. Guess I'll use another probe. I'm gonna use up both my probes here, just to give me some potential options for landings here. 2 metal thing, but there's no concrete. You need concrete when we start. Damn it! All right, I guess we got to go here. Oh well. Oh, I suppose we should actually choose more sectors to scan too, since we're here. I don't waste time. Alright, we are live on Mars. Alright, let me just pause this first and get all this stuff laid out. First I'll just run a cable like this. And we're going to build a construction thing here. How much is this covering? 140, 300, 413, 424. There you go. Put that right there. And we need some power. 1, 2. Slap a wind turbine between them to start with. Right, I'm gonna let them do this stuff first. Also, we need some storage, so let's put a universal depot right there. We will put a concrete depot right next to the concrete thing. So how much fuel do you need? You need 100. Yeah, we're gonna need to get fueling up as fast as we can, which means we need water quite badly. What did we have in terms of? Do we have a moisture evaporator or vaporator? We do have one. Good. Oh, I suppose we can send the rover out. You can drive all the way up here, but we'll fine. Alright, that's online. Supposed to just build a battery right away as well, huh? You think we have a good reason not to? It's fully unloaded. And it's out of battery power. Because it's nighttime. Yeah, I'm gonna let this one sector scan. Actually, maybe I even won't do that. Well, let's get a sensor tower up. That'll help. I want to let one sector scan to see if we have any easily accessible water. And if we don't have any easily accessible water, we're going to just put down the moisture evaporator and start suck it in that way.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed. Milestone achieved.
Alright, so decommission protocol. Oh, it's nice to have that early. Sure, let's stick that on there. Alright, so that should speed up this scanning here. Yeah. And we'll let this one scan it. If there's no water in it, we'll move on from there. Because I want to get the fuel going as... Oh, now it's down to 80. Good. Get the fuel production going as quickly as we possibly can. Now let's expand this out a little bit. I didn't actually really want you to
Sector
move.
scanned. Anomaly found.
Nope, no water. There might be water over here. Alright, actually. Yeah. Let's let that one scan. What are you doing? Let's bring you, well, yeah, you're, come to scan this one. I would like some real water. If possible. Alright, let's come back over here. No, stay there. I don't have a drone hub. Just trying to see if there's anything I absolutely need to get going right away here. I mean, obviously the fuel refining is what we absolutely need to get done right away, but... It's nice that we start with the arcology, because really start adding space in a hurry. If you haven't seen that before, it's a spire building that has huge residential space. 83%. It's almost there. Hopefully the water's not down in the basin. Make things a little bit more complicated.
It's not every day that we have the luxury to choose from what Mars has to offer.
Alright, so this is a choice. It's either going to be rich metals or rare minerals. I'm going to go with rare minerals because we need to get the exports going as soon as we can. So let's do that.
Sector scanned.
Alright, you come back here and get charged up. Sector scanned with no water. Alright, so let me just get this. We're just going to do this. So which way we want to build here? We're going to build this direction because we have to attach to that. So let me just build, let's put cables this way. Oops. Well, it's fine. Over here. I think you can make that. If not, that'll be a shame. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to take that risk right now. Just stay here. There'll be more things for you to scan here in a second. Alright. So, what things I need? I need the fuel refinery down. Right there. I need the... Need a moxie. Actually, do I need a moxie? What do you use? What is... You take in power and water. Okay, so I don't need a moxie yet. I need this thing though. And I'm gonna need a water tower, probably. I think I'll just put on the other side. And we need pipes to connect it all. And I suppose I should also probably put down, now that it's gonna get super full because of the fact that they're gonna be putting it straight into the shuttle, but thing there. Alright, so let me get this guy up. Yeah, our power
Sector
is
scanned. Anomaly found.
power's not great, so because I landed that thing over there, I can't fit that. Well, put it there. Alright, RC rover. Look at that. Alright, it's daytime, we're still running a deficit. Nope, it's not quite daytime yet. There we go. Now we're at a positive. Not sure if it's going to be enough to keep us charged through the night, but we'll see. This is going to produce 15 power a day. It's not bad. electronics are very low already. What do we build that takes electronics?
Breakthrough discovered.
Neo concrete. What is this? Dome concrete costs reduced by 80%. Wow. I'm going to clear all these out. We're going to put that next. This guy.
Sector scanned.
Still no water, huh? Got a lot of rare minerals here. Rare metals, rather, I should say. But no water. And no actual metals. Clearly I should have made this actually metal instead. Because we have tons of this stuff around here. It's too bad we didn't see that ahead of time. I'm really worried about running out of the things we need before this thing has fueled up and sent back. But I guess all we can do is hope. Alright, I've let most of a day run since the last time I checked in. We are a quarter of the way to loaded. So that's not too bad. No more things to scan yet. This is about to be finished, but I'm not expecting there to be anything in this one because there's only 34% buildable area.
Scanned.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Alright, I'm wondering... I really want to send it all the way over here to get this material, but I'm concerned that it's going to run out of battery power on the way. So maybe we won't do that. Thinking about it strongly, though. Yeah, so see, this is what that's why I skipped that little bit, because this is what I was talking about how we're going to be a little bit slow, especially in the early game here. Can you guys still not reach that? I thought I'd be close enough to get that metal deposit. Nope, not gonna do that metal deposit. Or do we? I bet we don't have a place for it. Here we go. Hang on. Where are you, metals? Why can't I spot metals? There it is. Okay. What we also don't have yet is a couple of these dumping sites. Put them back over here where we can't really build anything anyways.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Hey, anomaly. That's close. Go. Alright, they're cleaning up the junk. Alright, I feel like our... still waiting on it. I'm tempted to just waste a bunch of our money on outsourcing. But it's probably a bad idea this early on. Oh, where am I? There we are. So there's supposed to be polymer deposits on the surface too, but I have no idea how you find those.
Research complete.
There's low G drive. This is metal.
Breakthrough discovered.
Neural empathy. What is this? Unlock rare trait empath. Empaths raise the morale of all colonists in the dome. The effect stacks with other empaths. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'll put it on the list. Don't really need it right away. Well, our harvest or transports would harvest more materials, but you know we don't have a transport right now, so that one's not super important. You know, I wonder at the beginning of the game, right? When your first rocket is in orbit here,
Sector
could you
scanned.
just scan this entire thing before you have to put down your rocket? Like, can I just waste like an hour just scanning the entire map before you decide to put down Your rocket. I mean, I know you can't do that with people. Uh-oh. You can't do that with people because that was really close. Because they die if they spend too much time in the rocket. But when you just got your junk rocket, your stuff with full of things, it seems like you could send it. You could do that. Halfway there. I really wish we could find a water deposit. I don't like depending on vaporators. They don't produce that much. And this is empty because this thing takes up all of the power. Wish I shouldn't have built this then. Would save some materials by not having to repair it. Metals, concrete. Metals, concrete. There's potentially some water there. Water.
Vehicle battery low.
Alright, I'm actually going to take these two off and do
Sector
these
scan.
two first. Here. Alright, come charge up there, buddy. I don't have high hopes that there's going to be water there, but maybe we'll get lucky. $30 more fuel, which at the daily rate of 15 is 2 days until we can send this rocket back. We can bring it back with stuff. Really hoping for some water. I'm actually going to get rid of that one. We're going to do these two first. Then we can go back here afterwards. At least we can keep making fuel while we're waiting for the rockets to come back and forth. So after this first rocket refuel, all of the rest of them should go faster, because we'll have at least some stockpile of
Sector
rockets
scan.
waiting.
Anomaly found.
Every time. Go check that out. This is going to be help us discover new technologies, possibly. This drives me nuts, by the way, that the period slides over, that it needs one more character to fit that period over there. It kind of drives me a little crazy. I'm sure that's something they'll fix in a patch, and it's very nitpicky, but it's how I feel, man. What's the joke? Literally unplayable.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet.
Alright, what did we get? We got training, low G turbines. Oh, we absolutely need this. This is the early investment for this. Gives us more research just because we have an explorer. Ability to build a polymer factory. Alright, I'm going to clear this out. We're going to start again here. I need this guy. This is an upgrade for the Moxie. Then we can get the empaths. Actually, no. We're going to get this, and then we'll get the empath. Nah. I mean, empaths aren't really that important right now. I guess the counter-argument to that is that empaths... Every time we research, as Paradox Interactive, every time we research a breakthrough, we get new applicants. We can't get empath applicants until we have the tech for it, which means that if we're researching breakthroughs before we have this breakthrough, then we won't get any empath applicants. If that makes sense. So that's the argument for empaths. Yeah. Let's see if this has water. This might have water. We're getting sort of out of the real signal boosty area, which is kind of unfortunate, but such is life on the red planet. Four electronics, 8 polymers, 11 machine parts. So something has polymer maintenance. What has polymer maintenance?
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
What's the battery? The battery has polymer maintenance. No resources. Great. I didn't want to find water. It's fine. Water was listed as high on this map too, wasn't it? Wasn't it metals that were low? Or concrete? I'm pretty sure water was listed as high. $75. I think I will take this episode until we launch our rocket back to Earth for the first time, and that'll probably be our stopping place for today. Then I might let the game run a little bit between episodes, just because we gotta cover some ground here. $76, $77, just a little bit longer.
Breakthrough discovered.
Giant crops. Unlocks giant crops which have an increased food output. Gene editing the plant strains brought from Earth to Mars so they can better cope with the environment peculiarities have allowed us to grow supersized versions of their Earth cousins. Interesting. Come here. I guess get charged up. Our battery's staying nice and high, which is good. 78. 79. Come on, guys. We can do it. I think that's the last guy we're running in there right now. Boop. 80. There it goes, telling me it's ready.
Milestone achieved. Sector scanned.
Orphan drones, because this thing can't take all of them. It's fine. Yeah, we have 10 drones on the planet, and only 8 can fit on this guy. That's all right. We'll bring a drone hub back with us on the next round, and I'm gonna stop here for today, and I will see you guys later. Thanks so much for joining me on Game Devs in Space.